The one thing about this bike is amazing. Just the pure grunty power. And like if it was lighter, like the regular Goldwing without the trunk, I mean, yeah, you're not going hugely fast, but you can get going. It takes these bumps, like these crappy roads, like nothing. What am I talking about? Well, hey everybody, it's your pal Pete. I'm on the old 2018 Goldwing. Yes, I still own it. I know, right? You're like, dude, I thought that thing went the way of the dodo. Or the cuckoo. Whatever one died, I think it was the dodo because it was stupid. Anyway, yeah, I really still love this bike. And I'll give you a couple reasons why. Maybe more than two. Might be three, might be four, might be five. I don't know because I don't know where I'm going. Actually, I do know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. I've been riding the Pan America a lot. I've been riding the BMW a little bit. And I've been ignoring the Goldwing. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this baby out. Starts up, no problems. Tire pressure's good. Just the absolute sheer joy of this bike. It's just wonderful. Anyway, you're like, would you stop babbling? What are you talking about? Well, my name is Pete, and welcome to the channel. I think I might have said that already. I'm so excited to be on the bike. It's cool out. It's 69 degrees, everybody.
69, dudes!
It is just cooling down here in north central Florida. We've had a terrible week with Hurricane Ian. Our friends in Fort Myers and Cape Coral are all okay. Some have property damage, some did not. But everybody's all right. Things are getting fixed. Slowly but steadily. And that's good to know. So my number one reason I love this bike is like, man, when I sat down on it, pulled out of the driveway, it was like, you ever put on a pair of shoes or a shirt or a pair of pants or something you've had for a while, and they're just like, it's just like, oh man, it's like coming home. That's what it feels like when I just sit down on this thing. It just feels like, oh, dude, so nice, so comfy. Even at 68 degrees now, so warm, so much wind protection. I was riding the BMW last night, and it was like 65 or 68. Ooh, it was cold, man. A little bit chilly when you got a mesh jacket on, but not the Goldwing. That's what I miss about this baby, plowing through the freeway, because this is a freeway bike. And yes, I will take the freeway on this bike when I got to get places to, see friends. Get to cooler roads in Florida. Or just want to burn some miles and see some states. This bike, second to none, is awesome. Don't care what you say. I know. My buddy Bob be like, nah, the Road Glide's better. Be like, no, Bob, Jack, Road Glide's not better. You just never rode a Goldwing. Long distance. So much better. Of course, I've never ridden one of those bikes long distance either. So I can't really say. I have ridden them for 100, 200 miles before. My wife will say unequivocally, we switched one time. She rode on the back of a Road Glide, and my friend's wife rode on the back of my bike, the Goldwing, and she hated it. They now own a Goldwing, because my buddy's wife loved the Goldwing. She's like, you're getting one of those, you're getting rid of that. And because basically the Goldwing is my wife's bike. You're like, well, I'm the chauffeur. She was kind enough to let me buy it for her, and so I could take her on trips on the motorcycle, in comfort and style. Because I think it's kind of stylish now. The old one was kind of like, she's getting a little big. She's a big girl. This one's a little skinnier, a little bit more sporty looking. Nice lines. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Oh, the big, you see the big cylinders going, burp, 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 I'd rather go smooth and sailing than burp, 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 burp. Yeah. The technology on this bike is awesome. And every year they just get better. I mean, they haven't done anything since the 18, like technology-wise, on this bike. Because I don't think they're going to do anything else to it. Honestly, I doubt they'll do anything else to this model before it closes out. That's a different story. He might do some fairing work, but that's about it. But I don't really see them doing engine change. I don't see them doing any major improvements to the electronic suite. It functions. It's nice. You got a nice tech on that side. You got a speedometer. You got your nice TFT in the middle. And some people are like, oh, there needs a, and they can do a software where you can put the speedometer up on the TFT, but that kind of take away from your CarPlay screen. You know, what if I want to watch a movie? You can't. Maybe you can. I don't know. Anyway, it's just great. And this little Gizzy here, it goes up and it goes down when I need it to. Of course, I have the big Clockworks screen on this too, so this really helps when it gets cooler, because the regular screen's like, it leaves about 2 inches on each side, and it's a little bit shorter and stubby. This thing is just like, it's like a barn door. Like, no wind, no wind, no wind. Finally getting some wind. Whee! Pay attention, dummy. Especially because there's probably there's going to be some deer rutting up around here somewhere. Yeah, I mean, technology, just the comfort of it. You know, some people, I hate the seat. The seat is terrible. I don't care about the seat. The seat is fine. You know, that's always the funniest thing, is how subjective people's butts are. Get it? Butts are. And with the seats, like, you know, I don't think I know anybody that owns a Harley or even a BMW RT, really. People switch the seats out like immediately. Like, oh, this thing's terrible. They don't even give it a chance. And I can see, like, I have a friend, he's real tall, so he got a seat where it pushes him back. You know, I have a friend that has a Goldwing. He needed the same thing. He's like 6'4" or something. Legs, you know, and so that he needed that extra pushback, and it worked for him. You know, me, if I get really, I got this cheap ass gel pad from Walmart. It's in the auto section. I think it was $20 when I bought it. I think I got 2 of them. I keep them on the bike because my wife and I both love having it. I even have an Airhawk, you know, the Airhawk R, because you want the R if you're a guy, because it's got the cutouts for the nubblies. Very important to have the cutouts for the nubblies. So if you do get an Airhawk cushion, make sure you get the R version. Get it? So, and that's all I really need. I mean, I don't need to spend $1,000 on a seat. And this thing's got heated seats too, which is just like, dude, I know. Like, I know a lot of friends that are heated grips now come standard on most touring bikes now. And they're great, especially even when it rains, even if it's summertime and it rains, you put those heated grips on, boy, it saves your hands. Helps keep your hands warm, dries out your gloves. When in those cold days, when you can turn that seat heat on, or your back hurts a little bit, you turn that on, oh man. Oh, it's the best. So you don't have to put beads on your seats like some people. You know, and if you get desperate though, you can put on the padded underwear. Oh, that house was for sale. We were going to buy it. That's where it is. Son of a biscuit. We should have bought that house. The one with the back there with the barn was beautiful. Oh, I didn't realize it was right here. Oh, well, anyway, back to the Goldwing. That was one problem with that place. Did not have shelter for vehicles. So I'd had to build a bigger bed, another barn, and enclose it, because, you know, my motorcycles are my children. They don't sleep outside. Even if you come to my house, your motorcycle will not sleep outside. Your motorcycle will sleep in my garage if you come to stay, if you're ever down here. Like you're going to Bike Week, or you're going to go to Biketoberfest, you're heading somewhere else, just need a place to stay for the night, you are more than welcome. Oh man, I just love that little juice there. Anyway, how far am I in this video? Wow, wake up. Anyway, I'm like, I just love this bike. I can't tell you enough. I mean, would I buy this thing again? In a second. Like, say, in a couple of years where it's like, you know what, I know they're getting ready to close out the model, I might buy another one. You know? It's just so nice. It's such a good bike. And the thing with these are, too, it's like, man, you're not worried about, oh, what am I going to have to do now? What am I going to have to do with this? What am I going to have to do with that? You know, it's just, you just don't worry as much. I mean, I know I've got a couple friends that have had some issues, You know, McKelly 7, I guess they had some bad O-rings on the DCT, so it's leaking. Don't have to worry about it on this. It's got one oil drain hole. The DCT's got 3. Because it's got different filters for the DCT transmission, blah, blah, blah. Don't get me wrong, DCT's a great bike. If you want one, buy it. You know, but, I don't know, guys. I'm not really telling you anything you haven't heard before, but it's just nice to get on a bike and just have that smile, isn't it? And I know all you guys do too, but I know all our friends and guys that watch this channel and girls that watch this channel. I know that you get on your bike, and there's an emotional connection. And sometimes when you don't have that emotional connection, you sell it and you get another one to build another emotional connection. But some of them are special, aren't they? Like my friend Robin, the lady biker. If you're not watching her channel, you should. She is fantastic. They moved to Australia, down under. They're over in Perth. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm sure Holly Throttle Juice or Paul will correct me in my terrible accents. Anyway, they shipped their bikes over, and when she got her bike, man, the woman was crying. And I don't blame her, because for those who don't ride, they don't understand this. They don't understand. Why can you get on a motorcycle and just do this? Well, you're not doing anything. You're not pre-productive. Like, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to the grocery store. Blah, 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 blah. I'm doing this because this is the most awesome thing I can do right now for me. It's just get out here. And being able to do it on my Honda Goldwing, there's nothing better. With that, guys and girls, I hope you guys ride safe, you ride often. Comment below, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't.